I think what's special about their relationship is when they first met each other, they both had that moment when they knew that one day they would be sitting here, completely in love, ready to start a life together. And that's something special and rare nowadays that should certainly be celebrated. For those of you who may not know this about my sister, she collects masks. This probably all started on a very special family vacation to Hawaii when a good friend of ours named Barb let us borrow her own mask for a night. And well, ever since then, she's just been infatuated with the idea of the mysterious mask and collects them wherever she does and has a nice collection going. But while masks may play a significant role in Victoria's life, they've never been an issue, at least figuratively, in Joel and Victoria's relationship. They don't put on any kind of mask when they're with each other. They are completely honest and open. They don't try to hide a part of themselves from each other. And that kind of pure, honest relationship, I think, is one of the main reasons why they're singing together. So, my prayer for you is that you'll never lose that kind of honesty with each other. And may you never forget the feeling you had that first night you met in the back of that cab, singing Lady Gaga together. Starting at the very beginning of the rest of your life. So Joel and Victoria.
Alex Slider.
Thank you. Great job, Stephanie. Mine's going to be a little bit longer than that, just to warn you guys. So for the past 22 years that I've known Joel, I felt that my responsibility, as any decent brother should, to help Joel develop in the three core areas of his life. These being, of course, physically, spiritually, and socially. And now Victoria, that she's married Joel, it becomes your responsibility to help Joel and be developed by Joel in these three ways. But before I pass this responsibility on to you, I want to first give you my vision of how I see improving Joel in these three areas, and then I'll give you the opportunity to take notes on how I have helped Joel so much and Joel helped me in these three areas. So physically, I imagine Victoria and Joel would really help each other become more physically fit by jogging together, by playing tennis together, even since Joel's back in with him. And finally, to long romantic walks on the beach, perhaps, to keep each other physically fit. My brother and I, on the other hand, no walks for us on the beach. But what we have done is, I think Joel and I have both helped each other in tennis, for example, improve each other's games. I remember when Joel was taking lessons when he was younger, and before he used to be kind of a baby, really. It wasn't too strong, but that all changed when the instructor told him to imagine the ball as my face. After that, he had the strength of 100 men. His forehead is ever since then about a big one. And also, I think he's helped me become a more vigilant and tough golfer. And I think that doesn't mean because every time we go out there, he will no doubt come this close to killing me with an errant shot. He practiced a few years ago, so I'll remember this. He came this close to killing myself, my father, and a really attractive Carpet lady. In one shot. So before you're taking notes here, I would note if you do golf with Joel, maybe stop in the car while he's taking notes. So then spiritually, I imagine Joel and Victoria really helped each other grow together in the faith, by doing devotions together, having Bible studies maybe at their house, by really improving their relationship with God. And that's a beautiful thing. And I think how I felt Joel is kind of giving him something to pray about. I remember I think you pray for things like that surgeons would develop the capabilities to, quote, cut open mommy's tummy and put Alex back in. He did say that. So Victoria, I think what you should know here is maybe you should wait a little while before having children. Finally, socially, I think you two really complement each other, like my dad was saying last night. Victoria's more of an extrovert, Joel's more of an introvert. I think Victoria will push Joel in ways that will really help them maybe become uncomfortable at first, but then, develop and make some really positive relationships. Me, I think that I've helped Joel. I think it's as important as maintaining good relationships is cycling off and ending those that are bad. And I think I've tried to do that with his girlfriend. The girls that I did not see potential in, I think I helped embarrass them to a point where they did not want to be Joel's girlfriend anymore. With Victoria, there were 2 times where after I kind of messed around with her a little bit, I said, you know what, this is the right girl for Joel. She took them well. One, I think, is I've developed a few nicknames for you. Whether you remember them or not, I don't know, but there were 3 positive ones that I think you liked. Vicky C, V-Money, and my favorite, Toy Story 3. And the 3 that she didn't like so much were Vic, the guy's name, Story the Terrible, and the last one was and she didn't respond to any of those at all. But I think that the way she plays along well with jokes, it's wonderful and something you're going to need to have when you're with Joel. It's quite the jokester. And the second way that I kind of tested her with my somewhat not always appropriate sense of humor was when we were going into a family gathering, and she spent hours upon hours, I'm sure, strengthening her, making her hair straight. She looked great and wanted to make a good impression, and it just snowed, unfortunately, and there was snowballs just perfectly sitting there, and I couldn't help the temptation, but to throw it at her, of course, just like any other guy would. And unfortunately, my toss was a little bit too good. It ended up seeing her right here, and probably ruining her perfect hair. Maybe not so perfect anymore. And she looked at me, and the glare that she gave me was something I'll never forget. And Joel maybe hopefully not. But the way that Joel responded was the way any good husband should. He glared at me and he killed me. He threw his tool in my face and made sure that I never did that again. I think that's representative of what's going to happen in the marriage. You're going to have their snowballs that come in. And Joel's going to be that protector. Joel's going to be somebody who stands up for Victoria. And Victoria, I know that when hardships come your way, you're going to take it in a positive way, and you together are going to be able to get through any hardship you have. And I just am so happy that Joel, as a brother, you've been awesome. I couldn't think of anyone better to model my behavior after. I really am so blessed in so many ways. And my brother, you're just probably the biggest blessing in my life. Thank you so much. And I think as good a brother as Joel is, I think he'll be an even better husband to Victoria. So congratulations, you two. And I just hope that God will continue to bless your relationship. And I just can't wait to see what he has in store for your life.